good day and a good day. This is R.D.G. Today, not a Transformers review this time, finally. It's just been so freaking ass long, like every review is just Transformer, one after another, and I feel like my whole collection is mostly Transformers, but, let's see. Today, it's finally time for something different, the NECA Panther alien. Now, for the Panther, no, I'm not talking about the Black Panther, of course, like Shadow Panther, link in the description, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. This is a different Panther, and it comes with a freaking magnetic parasite. Let's see, the box art looks amazing, and you know, every NECA product always has this window of an opportunity. And man, I don't know much about the Panther, but hey, let's see what they have to do. Oh, bless me. Let's see. On the side, the Panther alien, right here, and the NECA. On the back, we get to see others. The snake Rhino. If you remember the Rhino, link in the description as well. Let's see. Scorpion, a second Rhino, Mantis, Gorilla, Warrior, Queen Facehugger, Blue, Warrior, Purple, and the Night Cougar. Including some other Drake, Apple, Francisc, and Ripley. So, with all that, create the ultimate battle, whatever it takes. So, the invasion is on! Let's go.
One debt to society later.
And here we have the Panther Xenomorph. And of course, it isn't the Black Panther. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But this Xenomorph is in fact one of the unique Xenomorph in the packs. Of course, in my previous review, which is down in the description below, if you're wondering, was the Rhino Xenomorph. Now, of course, for that to happen, a facehugger will have to attach themselves to a panther or a jaguar or any like large felines or animals. If you know Xenomorph biology, the facehuggers can attach to not only humans but also to other organic life beings, including animals and dogs. Obviously, if you've seen the Aliens 3, then yeah, you'll basically understand. So, of course, this is a panther, or at least a jaguar version. No, wait. Oh, yeah, it is a panther, because I'm thinking about a second. There's a repaint of this same Xenomorph, which is, in fact, called the Nightcrawler. Well, the Night Cougar, actually. So, they're both basically symbiotically the same, since they were both the jaguar and the panther. Damn, I keep messing up my feline a bit. But what's unique about this Xenomorph is that the Panther Xeno, of course, it's rare for Xenomorphs to have a symbiotic bond with an assistance. And these kind of particular needs a parasite like this. Yeah, this parasite looks ugly. Yeah, I don't know, it looks weird. It just looks straight up weird, because this is the only accessory you can get from it. Yikes. Now, of course, the only way to do that, which you can attach it to the back right here. And of course, if you take a deeper look into this, it's basically a magnet. So you can just magnetize this. Boom. See? Pure magnetization. And of course, it makes it look complete. Now then, shall we continue? Now, of course, since this is another Xenomorph which I haven't reviewed in a long time, of course, its posability can go quadrupedal, but I can get this one to a natural Xenomorph standing pose, and yeah, that's a problem. Now, of course, the real problem is because, let's go back to its feet. Its feet are just so damn tiny. Its feet is just so damn tiny. I mean, let's just be honest, though. It's basically like the hind legs of a cat or a dog. So naturally, it cannot at least stand up its own without any support. Of course, since this is a figure we're talking about, in the natural state of law, it needs something to support a canine or a feline if it makes, in case if it needs to go on its hind legs. So of course, the tail for the Panther Xenomorph will have to do for now. And of course, any See, every xenomorph has a special, tongue appreciation, if you know what I mean. So, of course, for the panther alien, you can just stick out its tongue gag, whatever it's called. Now, of course, the sculpting inside of it looks half-assed. Now, of course, let's just say it needs a lot of colorization. Now, of course, it makes this look bland like a toy. Oh boy. But just sticking it out and putting it back in is a bitch. So, that is, well, I guess that's kind of it for the moment. So, shall we continue? And of course, I really like the painting of it. The bit of orange, white, bit of red textures between it all looks astronomical. But the downside to the sculpting is the exposed ball joints of this panther alien. Hey. And what's worst is that the hand joints are just a bitch, because they are so damned loose. Like, it just feels so loose. It just doesn't. Now, of course, for this xenomorph, what I really love is the orange, white, and red bit posture of the color, the paint. It looks great in all many forms and size. I mean, the underbelly of it looks completely white, while on the top it looks straight up amazing. Gives us this animalistic form with its thin hind legs. Great posture. Of course, I don't know why the sculpting of this looks like it's sticking out, but I don't care, but I don't mind. What I kind of like is the dome skull of the xenomorph. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. This thing looks awesome. I mean, seriously, it's like silver chrome plastic. For a moment there, I thought I could see a skull. Oh, God, I think that... No, wait. I don't think it is a skull. I mean, if you look from my point of view, then it doesn't look like a skull. But from your point of view, I guess you can. But that is, let's just say, what I kind of... Oh, yeah, back to the arm articulation. This part of the arm is so kind of loose that it just doesn't feel that you could barely at least like have this panther to arch correctly without it, limbering forward or back. And yet, we are going to continue with posability. Now, of course, like the head, it can go downwards. Oh wow, that was that far. Of course, it can go up that far. But let's see if you remove the parasite, you can move it a bit more. But no, I don't think you can. That's the furthest it can go. Jaw can open, right? Of course, you already know the insides of it. Yeah, the inside of it looks bleak. Arms could rotate full 360, double hinge joint on both sides of the arm, wrist swivel. Of course, two of its index fingers. It has a hinge joint down in front. Same with the wrist. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that does look bad to the current standard. And of course, from the first time in a while, it can move its waist, give us a good crunch, and can stand up like this. Yeah, okay, yeah, it looks like it's ready to jump. Of course, with this stupidly annoying leg, it can go full 360 as well as it could bend its knee, double segregated, move its cat-like, feline-looking legs extendedly. Okay, yeah, this looks kind of... Yeah, that looks kind of weird. Like a wannabe ballerina or something. Now, of course, the tail can only do a swivel, which you can tell right here. Wait. Yeah, right here. You can only do this. Yeah, it looks bad. It looks kind of bad at some moment. But, let's see. But the rest of the tail is mostly out of this bendy wire. So you can pose the tail any way you want it. Now, of course, at the end of the tail, let's go back to the end, has this stinger of some sort. And if you could take a look at this stinger, it looks kind of odd. I mean, like, I can see that, I can actually see it as as a Xenomorph trait, but I gotta say though, this looks more like a bee stinger than a Xenomorph tail. And I gotta say though, this looks quite unique in its own term. I mean, like, what else is there to do? I don't know. But, oh yeah, I forgot to go back to the hind legs. You can go a bit of a good spread like this, but it depends on which way you want to go. Yeah. So for the posability for the Panther alien, looks completely animalistically accurate, in which I highly, highly recommend this. However, if you can at least like figure a way to stiffen the joints a little, that would be great, because this would be a perfect addition to your Xenomorph army. So of course, this is gonna be a NECA figure, which means this Panther Xenomorph will be always a 7-incher or 8. So this Xenomorph will be, in fact, extremely long and not much tall. But to confirm that, we're gonna do size comparison. So for proper size comparison, we're gonna do with the Blue Warrior Xenomorph, the Chrysalis. Well, I think it is the Chrysalis Xenomorph. I guess I'm sorry. I just had a long time to think about it. And finally, the version 1 of the Rhino alien. But we're not gonna be done with yet. We still got a few more, like the City Hunter Predator, the Emissary 1 Predator, and finally the Jungle Hunter Predator. So that is quite it for the Panther alien, or at least the Panther Xenomorph, for this line of work. So I hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share this video so we can get our way to 1,000, because we're very, very close. We're like over 40 subscribers away. Man, this has got to be the greatest. I mean, at least help me. We are so close, people. We are so close. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. We are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, for the Xenomorph, in my thoughts for the Xenomorph, I say it's a great addition to the Xenomorph hive, and I cannot wait to expand my Xenomorph army. I mean, like, if you can at least tell, this Xenomorph will be, in fact, a unique species. Now, of course, there's always the Night Cougar, which I will find and I will get it in my collection to review. So in the meantime, I hope you don't forget to follow my Instagram and TikTok so you don't miss out on updates of videos, or at least anything from my personal life, or at least any goofy ass videos I make. So this is kind of it. So I see you guys within my next toy hunt or toy video review or anything else. So this is R.D.G, and this is my final transmission.